Hana do stři. Hey everyone, my name is Adi Sokol, K-pop analyst, and today we are watching Who Am I, Daniel Jikal documentary chapter 1. Here we go.
If I wasn't doing music, it would probably be movies, because I really loved it and I really wanted to be a director when I grew up. But out of nowhere, life took a turn and I went on to become an artist now. I started really young, just making these little vlogs for my parents. These type of vlogs and trips. That's what I grew up doing because I just wanted to that's my brother right there.
Oh,
this is where
his
I think it all
brother.
started.
I
Just
followed
me
it,
making these little vlogs, making these stories, these trips. Because I would honestly be doing everything. I would go film, I would go edit after, just basically be doing everything from beginning to end. After this is when I was oh, I kind of have an interest for movies or video editing or making stories. So I think yeah. After I learned how to edit films, I applied for my art school. There was a lot of assignments where it required me to finish a movie from beginning to end with everything: dialogue, script, actors in it, editing, and music for my movies, because I think that's one of the most important, crucial parts in any movies. I started beginning how to produce music and producing songs, and it just became something that I felt it was really fun for me. It was really fun and became more than just oh, I need to do music for my movies. It's more I gotta make music because I like doing it. I like performing. I like making these songs. Writing lyrics. And I think from then on is where I started really focusing on making music. When I first showed my music to my other fellow colleagues in school or even my friends, it was honestly very nerve-wracking because I honestly had no confidence that it was good. The results I got or the reactions I got from the people were honestly very surprising because it made me want to do it more because everyone supported it so much. Okay, if I just keep practicing and keep on going, I can finally get to a point where if a song or a beat comes on, I'm okay, I know the melody, I know the lyrics, I know what I want to talk about. And in terms of what was the first thing I wrote about would probably just be my situation at the time. I think a lot of my lyrics stand from where I am at that moment in life. Obviously some of them are stories, or some of them are things that I wish are gonna happen, or some of the things are the just basic stories. But I think if it comes down to rap, it's really about my life experiences, whether it was me having a hard time at school, or me hard time figuring out what I want to do in life. All those other things are what really helped me write lyrics from beginning to end at the time. Before I moved to Korea, I was in Brazil and United States. I was in Brazil for I think 5 years, and United States I was born there. So in America I stayed there for basically my whole life except for the Brazil part. But you get a lot of different inspirations, I would say, and different views, in life, just in general. Brazil and the United States are just completely two different countries. I think the music in Brazil is samba. It's very lively, very up tension. Everyone is dancing, everyone is doing all these colorful images, all these colorful dances. Everyone's wearing these colorful dresses. It's very bright. So I think when I was there, I really just learned how to really grasp the passion I think for music that people had there, whether it was dancing, singing,
that makes sense.
even rapping. It's just a very lively, very lively, and that really influenced my music style. Because I have not produced a sad song. In terms of the States, that's the United States is the king of rap. They started it from the beginning. They're the OGs of rap. So us as I think Koreans, even Brazilians, even people have a lot to learn from the originators of rap, which is why we gotta give our respects to them. But I think that's the two different inspirations I got from those two different countries. Honestly, it's so hard to name people that really inspired me. But if I really had to name people, I would probably say, in terms of rap in America, Logic. because like I've just listened to him so much. Like I even have, you know, like his vinyls. Like in Korean style, I would say DPR Live. I think
Oh
like
yeah.
if you
Oh
go through
yeah.
my like Spotify, you know, like recap, it's literally Logic and DPR Live. Like those are the people I listen to the most for 5 years straight. That's all I listen to. All of my flows and all my raps, I've learned it from Logic. Like all of my like how to like learn like how to do rhymes, how to do like, you know, like double entendres, how to do metaphors, like all these really like rap knowledge things. I learned it from Logic. And you know, my music style is the most, it's like very influential from DPR. Like even, you know, this movie scene too, like they over there, you know, they produce their own movies, they produce their own things. So like, I think those two people are very influential. And I think lastly, I'd be lying if I didn't say BTS, because like, you know, I feel like BTS, they were the first concert I've ever been to in my life.
Oh,
Was a
really?
BTS concert. And I just remember going to the stadium. This was probably like what, 4 or 5 years ago, and it was just like packed, sold out. And like the funny thing is, it wasn't even all Koreans. Like it was like Hispanics, like it was like a lot of Hispanic people, like white people, black people, like it was just like all different races. And the fact that like, you know, a Korean made boy band was able to sell out that big of a stadium was just mind blowing to me. When I look at BTS, I'm like, dang, like they've really nailed it right in the middle. Like they know what they're doing. They've came all the way to where I live in America and have put on a great show that I was like, I want to one day, you know, be able to do that. Honestly, like it is a very tough choice, because in the beginning I was like working so hard to become, you know, a director, and working so hard in the art school that when this music thing came along, I was like, oh, am I gonna regret? Like, so at first it was honestly very scary, but I don't have regrets at all. I don't have regrets in terms of me moving here. I think in the end of the day, you know, entertainment's entertainment, and music and movies, like I said, are parallel to each other. And I'm very fortunate that I was able to like learn so much movie knowledge, because now look at me, like I have to like make music videos, I have to make contents, I have to make, you know, like vlog. Since I was young, it was really hard for me to find different things that I wanted to do. But I think as I grew up now and I stand in this place as an artist, as a full-on grown, you know, career that I'm starting, I'm thankful for all the people that helped me, all of my friends and family. And my past, you know, a couple of years have like really shaped me to like really pick this path and be like, okay, like if we're gonna do music, let's do it well. Like if we're gonna do songs, let's do it well. As I move forward, I want to just inspire people and make sure that they can see me for who I am and who I am as an artist. So Daniel Jikal, new artist, is coming, so be ready.
Dude, I'm more than ready. I'm so down for his career. Like, it's happening. So, some of you may be wondering, why am I reacting to not music video, but basically a episode of some documentary on YouTube related to Daniel Chikal, or like, why am I doing this? Because before I only did similar reactions to Baby Monster's last evaluation and any other content regarding their like preparation or career. And basically the reason is the same, because Baby Monster and the whole pre-debut process got me hyped so much that I was like, yeah, I want to shoot my reactions to that, because I want to, I guess I didn't need to support Baby Monster in this way, because the name of YG and the name of them is enough to be spread around the world without like some small reactor as I am. But still, I wanted to like show my reactions to that and how I feel, my opinions, etc., etc. And that's the same can be applied to the situation of Daniel Chikal's career and him going to P Nation and being in the process of debuting as a solo artist and releasing this content as this documentary, for example. But as well, obviously, P Nation is not that big, and Daniel Chikal obviously has some fans from Loud or from his like journey in life in general, but it's not like big name as, for example, YG, Baby Monster. You know, like the comparison is completely on different level, and that's why I wanted to do as much as I can as me as a small reactor here, who has like just at least a few viewers on YouTube videos, but still it's something that nothing. And because of that, I would like to support Daniel in his Daniel Chikal as much as I can, because as I said in the previous reaction to his pre-release or pre-debut song, he caught my interest a lot, and he was among those who I was interested in Loud the most. I have seen Loud 3 times, and I was really interested to what will be next with his career. And yeah, basically this is the main reason, and I'm glad I'm doing that, because although it's not like wow shocking reactions, or I don't have anything else to say there, because obviously it's documentary, so it's not like really there could be any review or the reaction aspect of it, having any emotions or something like that can happen later on. I don't know to which topic we will get in this documentary, but as it is now, it's just very simple as it is. But still, there are some information that surprised me. One of them is he lived in Brazil for that much of a time. I knew he lived there, but I didn't know for how long. And 5 years is because he is in his early 20s, if I remember right. He was born. Oh, he was on. No, 2005. That's also in June. He was the yeah. I don't know. Basically, I'm trying to compare his age to other members of Team P Nation during Loud, but I don't recall properly. But anyhow, it's he's in his early 20s, which 5 years is basically, yeah, a very important part of your life if you are just in your early 20s. So based on that, he had to be influenced a lot by that culture there. And as he told in the documentary, obviously it showed him different aspects of music and culture as well, which is very interesting because you have many Korean Americans who are influenced both from the Korean side and the American side or US side. And in his case, you have not small, kind of important part from Brazil. So basically, he has in himself three cultures, let's say, which is very interesting. And although in his songs or in his production stuff he released, it wasn't that obvious any Brazilian roots there in his content or anything. But I'm really looking forward to be that included in his upcoming stuff for sure. And then that he was influenced by or he admires BTS as well. I'm not sure if I figured out before that he likes Logic. Maybe he posted it on social media something with DPR that's obvious. So let's watch his you can watch his the small performance in P Nation round when he wrote basically completely new lyrics to Jesse's Nuna Nuna. And then he made a reference there to DPR, and obviously not just in that reference, but as he showed in Loud, for example, his interaction video where he showed a music video of himself that was really influenced by DPR, well, in this case DPR Ian, because he's more focused on now DPR Ian is focused more on music and video production as well. This is a different topic. I should come back to Daniel Chikal. So yeah, I knew that, but about BTS, that surprised me in a good way, because obviously everything he said there was true and correct. Not just BTS, but K-pop or in music in general can connect different cultures, people, and basically anything. Music is so cosmopolitan or global, and it has some special magic into that. And yeah, that he was influenced by BTS, that's very interesting. I didn't know that, so I'm glad I could watch this episode, or I decided to start to watch this docu-series, and that I'm making reactions to that as well. So yeah, I don't know how many episodes this will have, because the debut single album is about to be released early in March. It's like the first week. I don't remember the exact date now, or I feel it's the first, but I don't want to say it's first because I would have to double check on that. But yeah, it's basically really soon, so I guess it will be like just couple episodes. So yeah, I will definitely be reacting to the next episodes. Let me know how do you feel about Daniel Chikal, if you know him from Loud or if you got to know him from the pre-debut song, or how do you know Daniel Chikal? Maybe some viewers right now know him from their personal life. That would be really epic if somebody is watching it right now. So let me know if you know Daniel from your personal life. That would be very interesting to have somebody here like watching this video. And yeah, I hope you like my reaction. I hope you like Daniel as a person and you are looking forward to see him as an artist in upcoming years. Like yeah, he has like big future. I am pretty sure like he has a lot of to show us and to say. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I hope you do as well, and or you are as well. And that's all from me. So see you next time. Bye.